All right, Oakley fans, welcome to another Sunday morning game here live at the Mid-American Energy Recplex. We are set to get underway here in about 37 seconds. Oakley's, after a big win yesterday, you know, they got to look to come out and have that same game today, put together 100% instead of an 85% period.
Yeah.
Get her going.
Yeah, it was nice to see, really right out of the gate. First period, they came out hot, and we've been talking about that because for several of our earlier games this year, we just came out a little bit slower than what we'd like, and then Waterloo, we saw it. They came out hot. They did the right things, just couldn't finish that one, unfortunately. But yesterday, really from start to finish, did a really, pretty good job all the way around there. So like to see that from all of our folks, starting to see that gel as they come together as a team. So pretty cool to watch.
Yep. All right, that's the buzzer to end warm-ups. We'll be getting underway here in just 1 second. Picking up some pucks here today. Joining me on the mic is Steve Flon.
Got Joel Maddox on the camera. Thank everybody for joining us here this morning as we just clean the ice a little bit here, get the pucks up, and we'll start it off.
On a personal note, I set everything up this morning, so if we have technical difficulties, you guys at home know who to blame.
Yes. And just hit the chat, and we're serious about that. I appreciate that yesterday, folks hitting us back. I think that was Joel even hitting us back first, telling us, yep, but we cannot see the score. So anything like that ever happens, I don't care what it is, hit the chat, because as soon as you hit the chat, then we can go figure out what's going on and fix that for you. So I got
a couple texts as well, so that was helpful because you never know when the chat in this building isn't going to work.
Yeah, yeah, all of those things are important. So yeah, definitely appreciate that. Well, Mason City's going to come out tough, you know that. I know yesterday, was all Oak Leafs, but they had a night to think on it, and the coaches came together and said, okay, how are we going to do things a little bit different here this morning? So this isn't just a give me as we look at all of these games. Any given day, any team can win, really. You got to come out and you got to, create space, as we always say, and good passing and find those opportunities and get them to go in.
Yeah, and honestly, I think you can make a big argument that yesterday the difference between the game was the goaltending. Right?
Mm-hmm.
The Mason City had 5, 6, 7 breakaways where a couple of those start going in, and all of a sudden you got yourself a completely different game.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
The Oak Leafs are going to have to do something to make sure that that type of thing doesn't happen today. So it looks like we got Jobjan in net for this. The Hentz, Fortney, Flan line with Lunders and Brett are out there. We're about ready to get underway here.
They got Barr in net on the Mason City side. I think that's 91, if I remember right.
That's correct, yeah. So he's the goalie that ended the game yesterday.
Yep. You got Paige Peterson. Here it looks like Paige, for those yesterday, that number 20 is super fast, and Peterson is too.
And we're underway. Mason City here comes away with the face-off. They're going to send that thing into the corner. Brett's going to start that up for Flan. Flan's got his stick caught in the boards there. Luckily, it doesn't break.
I thought it was going.
Fortney's going to come down to help out. He's going to move that around to Lunders. Lunders is going to move that puck up ice to Flan. Just a little behind him. Might have skipped off his skates there. He's able to chase that thing down behind the net. He's looking to center for Hentz. That pass doesn't get quite through traffic here. Lunders, we've got another 2-on-1 developing. He does a really good job of breaking that thing up, though.
Nice job, Lunders.
Hentz now with a little bit of speed. He's able to throw it over to Flan. They're going to get it in deep and try and set up there. Squirts out to center now. Brett with it to Lunders. Lunders finds that long stretch pass, but Fortney just out of his reach. He's coming now for a change. Hentz with a good hit there. So we got one of the three. We got the first big hit out of the way. Betcher is going to throw that thing in on net, or at net, I suppose.
At net, yeah.
So with 13:54 to go, we've got a offensive zone face-off for the Oak Leafs, just to the left of the Mason City goalie. Oak Leafs are able to win that, but it squirts all the way back. Betcher giving chase now. He's got to be careful. He's got a player right on him. Ramsey, Jeremiah, and Wool out there now for the Oak Leafs. Jeremiah's going to get in the corner there, and it's good to see him back after that scary injury yesterday. He was down for a while. Cronenberg now nice play to pull that off sides. It's a good back check there. That was a 2-on-1. So it looks like we're Oakley's maybe still struggling with those odd man rushes. Mason City now with the puck. They're going to try and move up.
Oh, nice job,
Wool with the nice steal, but it squirts back to another Mason City player. Betcher's going to throw that thing back in the, and that actually gets all the way on net. So there's that first shot.
There it is.
First shot on goal. Not quite what we probably would expect, but
sticks flying.
We'll take that first shot on goal. Now all we need is we got a play developing here for Mason
Rulo
City.
Here. He can shoot.
Ryan gets a piece of that, sends that thing out over into the netting. So we'll have a face-off here to the left of Jobjan. Oakley's are going to lose that face-off. Mason City gets back to the point. They throw it down low. That wraps around. Moved out now by the Oakleys. Hayes with it now. He's moving it up. With him is Maddox, and I'll get you the third forward here in 1 second. Lynch, Drake Lynch, and I will do a better job of figuring out which Lynch it is. Hayes and Lynch.
Oh,
Drake,
nice pass.
Nice pass. Shot across. First real good opportunity for the Oakleys there. Drake Lynch with a really great shot from a nice feed from Hayes. But the Mason City goalie is able to move across and get that. So we have Drake Lynch, Hayes, and Maddox out there now. And they win the draw but aren't able to control, so Mason City brings it out of their zone. They're going to get a shot on net that whistles high over the glass. Whistles high, hits the glass. Oakley's with it now. That goes off a Mason City defender. Drake Lynch looking to break out. Does finally get it out. They're going to throw that thing back in. And that's Nixon that's going to start that play up. Hayes has to jump back on sides. He's able to do so. Now Nixon with the puck. Looking to go D to Lindsay. Lindsay's going to do that regroup, throw that thing in. But fortunately just too far out of the reach of Hayes, so that's going to come all the way back down for an Oakley defensive zone faceoff.
11:45 left in the first period.
We have the Sexton, Maddox Lynch, and Burns line out there now. Lunders and Brett back on defense again. Lunder's going to chip that thing back behind the net. He looks to play it there. It's tied up a little bit. Not able to come away with it. That thing is centered. Luckily, nobody home for Mason City. They go back out to their point. Shot comes in. Doesn't make it through traffic. That's cleared out to the corner now. Sexton throws that back to Lunders. Lunders looking to center that, but nobody home. Mason City takes that puck away, looking to center. Nice play. Luckily, it didn't get through for the Oakleys.
Yeah, I think Burns got a stick on that one, and then we got a nice save there.
That thing squirts onto Jobjan, where he's just going to cover it up. And shots are 2-2. However, in the building, we've got them at 1-1, so.
Which they're wrong.
Is wrong, absolutely wrong. As a goalie parent, you hate to see that as a goalie parent. Here we go again. Oakleys are going to throw that back behind their net. Lunders is there to try and start to move that up to Sexton. Can't quite find it through traffic. He's going to regroup to Brett. Brett's looking to go up there to Lynch. Lynch is going to pop it out, and that is Maddox Lynch.
Oh.
So they're going to move that puck in now. Lunders goes D. Brett's looking to get it out. He tries that cross-ice pass. It's intercepted by Mason City again. So we're back behind the net again for the Oakleys. Lunders able to find Lynch this time. That squirts away from him, though. Back to the Mason City team. Brett going across to Lunders. Lunders reverses course. He's looking for a man. Gets it up to Sexton finally. Sexton not able to get it cleared, and then it does finally. So neutral zone, Mason City will regroup there. Long stretch pass. They're going to catch the Oakleys in a change here, but a great back check by Flan. turns that back over to Hentz, and now Mason City caught in a change. Hentz, a little bit of a chance there with Fortney, but runs into 4 Mason City players. And
kind of a 2-on-4 down there.
Yep. Fortney with it now, though, through the neutral zone. Is able to find Flawn. Flawn gets his own, but knocked off his stick and back out. Little puck battle there right in front of our buddy Jordan. Jordan will be joining us for the varsity game today.
Yeah.
Fortney now on the puck. Reverses course. Tries to take that thing back down deep into the corner. Flawn's there to help out. Mason City moves that back up to the point. Cronenberg able to keep it in quite nicely. Fortney with the move. Can't quite hold on to it, though. That does squirt over to Hentz, and we're going to get our first Bank Iowa power play. Fortney gets one there for, I think that was maybe from behind, but we'll see what the call is.
Yep.
They're going to call it for interference.
Interference, yep.
So with shots 2-2, at 9:17, the Oak Leafs are going to go on their first Bank Iowa penalty kill. This is not really how you want to start, but we'll see what we can do here for the Killers.
Flawn's going to take the draw.
It's lost back to Mason City. Mason City with it at the point now. Peterson's going to send that thing down low. It's going to go back to Peterson as they set themselves up in that umbrella. They're just moving that puck up, back and forth through the high. The shot's going to come through traffic. Doesn't make it on net. Goes into the corner where Cronenberg moves it up, but he's not able to get it out. It goes back out to the Mason City point. That pass is slowed down a little bit. The City goes back to Peterson. Peterson's going to find that far side pass. Not in its shooting position, though. Back out to the point. Mason City's going to play it down low. Looking for the shot. Puck is chipped up. Not out yet, though. Peterson going D to D. Looking to find that middle guy. Just not there, so they're going to go back to that high point. That cross-ice pass again, not finding its home like the way they wanted it to.
Nice collapse there.
Betcher on the kill here with Flawn and Hentz and Lunders. 55 seconds to go. That one whistles wide. Almost took the goalie's head off there.
Get it. Come on, get it out.
All right, Flawn finally able to clear, and with 43 seconds left, they're going to go for a wholesale change on the Oak Leafs.
40 seconds left.
We've got Wool, Jeremiah, Lunders, and Brett out there now for the Killers. The Bank Iowa Killers. Bieber with it down the wall. He's going to set up behind the net. They're going back to the point here. Back down low. They're looking to set up that backdoor pass here. And it's there. We just got to get good save there by Jobjan. Sends that thing back into the... They're back with it now again. That's going to go off the defenseman up and into the netting. So 10 seconds on the kill. We've got... Oh, we got to get that thing out. That they've had it almost the whole power play in the zone.
And they're not really going to. They're going to keep Page and Peterson in there too. So Mason City keeping even a lot of their varsity. A lot of those kids play second line varsity.
Yep.
So
yeah, and they're gonna try and feed that back door like they've been doing the whole power play here. Luckily, they just haven't been able to hit that pass with a good shooting position. And like that, just like that, Oak Leafs are back to full strength. Bad turnover here in front. Luckily, defensemen were paying attention here. Ramsey looking to clear now. Oak Leafs will finally get it out. And that's bounced back into the zone. Battle in the neutral zone now. Ramsey comes away with it, looking for Jeremiah or Wool. Has his pocket picked. Mason City elects just to throw it back into the Oak Leaf zone. Wool at the chase now through the neutral zone. They're just going to loft that thing up and in for an icing.
6:44 left.
6:44. We're going back down to the other side. So we're going to set up here with Hayes, Drake Lynch, and Burns with Lindsay and Nixon on D. That is one to Hayes. Hayes fires through traffic. It gets on net. It's right
there.
It's right there.
Get it.
It's still there.
That's
Hayes
two.
gets buried on that play. Peterson moving out with some speed now. He's going to use his body to. Nice poke check there by Jobjan. And they're going back the other way now with some speed. Jobjan has a chance at an assist here. Not on net, though. But Oak Leafs, good start, or good. Lindsay's going to throw it at the net there. Doesn't make it through traffic. Centered.
Get it.
Shot. Oh, we got a hook here. So Oakleaf's about to go on the power play here. They're going to try and maintain possession, get a little extra power play time. But
I don't think Maddox knew that we're going to have that.
So with 6:05, we're going to have our first Oakleaf power play chance here. We've got Hayes, Flan, Brett, Lunders, and Fortney out there now.
We need to get one here. This is when we talk about that momentum, right? The first three.
So we got the first two. Got the first shot. We got the first hit. Now we just need that first goal. So that was a good face-off win there to get it back. And it's Hence on the power play, not Hayes. Flan with another good win there on the face-off. We're going to go D to D to Lunders. Lunders going to look down deep. Fortney with it now. Moving it in the corner. Gets hit deep down to Flan. Flan looking to make the play there, but that's intercepted by the Mason City defender. He throws it around. But Brett's there to keep that back in for Fortney. Fortney's got a chance at tucking it in on the side here. Not quite. Mason City goaltender did a really good job there of holding his post, not giving up that short side post. And I don't know if Mason City has a goaltending instructor or not, but I'm sure that's exactly how he drew that up. Hunter would be proud.
Yeah. From what I understand, that goalie came from Waterloo, actually, and goes to Mason City.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's an upgrade, but
yep.
Fortney now moving that puck down in deep, and Flan there on it. He looks to move it back to Lunders. Lunders with possession now. His pass is a little bit tipped off, but Flan right there for it. Fortney now with the puck. He elects to go back to Lunders. Lunders looking over his options. He goes through the legs back to Fortney. Fortney's going to get a shot on net. That thing's gloved down by the goalie, so we're going to have another offensive zone faceoff. And as much as Mason City held the possession on their power play, it looks like Oakleafs are going to do the same on their power play here. It's been first 57 seconds of this power play has been primarily in the Oakleaf zone.
Right.
Oakleaf's going to change it up now. We're going to get Sexton line out there. See if they can't spark something with Burns and
send that one all the
Maddox
way down.
Lynch. They're going to send that all the way down. So Lunders is going to start that play up here.
50 seconds left in the Confluence power play.
He's looking over his options, trying to find someone. Drops that for Lynch. Lynch is going to try and get that in deep. He goes back to Sexton. Sexton's going to send it back to Lynch. Lynch goes back to Brett. Brett cross to Lunders. Lunders tries to shoot, doesn't make it through traffic. Sexton with the puck now. He's going to look to move to Lunders. Lunders is going to go back down deep. Nobody home there on that pass, though.
25 seconds left.
So they're able to just send that thing out of the zone, and that's going to be tapped in by Ryan. I think he learned his lesson 2 weeks ago when that thing popped out weird and scored on him, so he's a little bit more conservative now.
Well, we appreciate everyone learning, right? We
That's
all have things to learn, so.
You're not a real goalie until that's happened to you.
That's right. There you go.
Lynch not able to control, so Mason City's going to start their puck this way up here. Lunders cuts that off. He's going to go back to retrieve. Mason City almost beats him to the puck there.
Yeah, that's 20 Page that he's got a head of speed on him.
He does. Maddox Lynch there not able to control, so that's sent along to Mason City. It looks like they're going to have another shorthanded chance here. Actually, not shorthanded.
There you go.
They've killed off the penalty, so we are back to full strength. We've got Sexton with a little bit of speed here. Tries to find some ice, makes one move too many instead of shooting the puck, so that puck's in the corner now. Ramsey gets it down low for Sexton. Sexton finds Jeremiah. Jeremiah gets that shot in on net. Nice low angle shot.
Yeah.
Back to the point. Shot goes in. It gets deflected wide and into the corner. Lindsay tries to can't keep it in. Wool throws it back in. So Oakleaf will touch up and come back to Nixon now is back on the puck now. He's looking for an options.
Move.
Nice little move there. Moves it up just out of the reach of Maddox, I believe that is. It goes all the way down for an ice. Sorry, that was Jeremiah that missed on the pass.
And again, he's looking pretty good. Yesterday he had that little knee, from what I understand, had a little stinger there in his knee that he got caught up in. So looking good out there. So.
Yep. It's good to see him back after missing some time. So.
Yep.
Curtis gets that thing up but not quite out. Mason City's going to play it down low. They're going to send that puck around. That might have been a pass. We'll say it was. Wool's going to send it through the neutral zone. Jeremiah not quite there. There we go. Oakley's back on it now.
Nice job,
Defenseman
Lindsay.
falls down. Back up. There we go. Jeremiah with a little bit of space. He fires in on net. That's just glove down.
Shots on goal. We have 9-3 here, Oak Leafs.
And with 2:32 to go, we're going to have a face-off to the left of the Mason City goalie here.
Lynch going to take the draw.
It's the Lynch, Hayes, and Maddox line now.
Drake Lynch.
Thank you.
Ooh, watch it. Yeah, there you go.
Not a good turnover there late in the period for the Oak Leafs. All right, that puck is going to go back deep into the Oak Leaf zone. Nixon's going to have time to play it here. He corrals that thing, looking over his options. Still surveying, finds Drake Lynch. Drake's going to throw that thing down into the zone, go after it. They're going to call off the icing. Hayes there on the good intercept. He throws that puck to Hayes. Wide open net just right through the crease.
Had a chance. That's our chance there.
And now we got a 2-on-1 developing back the other way.
Good hustle. Good hustle.
That was a nice hustle from Cronenberg.
Love to see that.
And break that up. Good save there by Jobjan.
Yep.
On that off-angle chance.
Yep.
So that's put in now by Hayes quite nicely. And we got a guy behind us again. We got to really watch those. Betcher throws it out there. Got Flan and Fortney out there. And Maddox gets that thing in deep.
Watch it.
Takes a hit, goes down, puck's underneath him. He kicks that into the corner for Flan. Then he's going to come off and change.
Yep.
Flan's going to send that thing around. Fortney going to try and get to it. Does now. He's waiting. Nice pass over to Flan. Flan whistles that thing wide of the net. Cronenberg is going to send that thing back behind. Flan's going to pick it up there. He reverses course, looking for someone. And good keep there by Betcher. Fortney helping him out. And it eventually pops free, and we got another 2-on-1 here developing. It's a nice save there by Jobjan on the 2-on-1, but Mason City keeps possession of the puck. They throw in front.
Nice job, Cronenberg.
Cronenberg there with the puck. Now Oakley's able to clear. Coming through the zone here with a little bit of speed is Fortney. Fortney's got space. He's fine looking for Flan. Oh, a little too far out in front. Flan takes a hit there, gets it over to Fortney, but bouncing puck, not able to be kept in. Brett,
nice
great job at the blue line to keep that thing in, throws it back in deep. It goes all the way around to Lunders, unable to hold on to it. And so it's going to squirt all the way down into the Oak Leaf zone. No icing because the Oak Leafs did that. So they're going to have to start. And with 1 second, that will end the period. So we have the shots at 9-5 here in the building at 7-2, but I think you got to be happy with that Oak Leaf start.
Yeah.
They did everything but score a goal.
Yeah, and really that even that last sequence there, that last 2 minutes, you saw really good patience from that. Even reminds me of Nixon sitting down there just waiting. He could have passed it a couple times and waiting for the right play, and then they come down and had some really nice interaction here between Fortney coming down, passing it over, have a couple nice shots. Unfortunately, they didn't go in, but those will go in, right? If you're a coach, you're just like, keep that going. Keep that energy. Yeah?
Keep it going. Eventually, they're going to fall.
Yep.
So the JV game, we're not going to have an intermission here. We're going to get the boys going. They're going to have a little chit-chat, and we're going to get right back to the action.
Yeah, you only have enough time to fill your coffee. So if you can hear our voice, go fill your coffee and get back quick.
Thankfully, we don't follow the NHL rules, and we are not blacked out in any market.
That's right. There's some good coaching going on. I don't know if you can see that down there. The Oak Leafs getting some great tips there. You just got to put it together and, the coaches do a great job of seeing, hey, this is what I'm seeing right now, and we just need to shore this up a little bit. So let's do it.
One thing I did hear pregame notes on this. Maddox got himself some new twigs.
Yeah, I did hear that. Yes.
So we got to see how that goes for him.
That's right.
Switching up the twigs mid-season, it's a bold maneuver.
It is. It's bold.
We'll see if it pays off for him. Maybe he'll get
That's right.
little new twig magic going here.
I hear the more the expensive the stick, the better the shot. That's what I heard.
That only makes sense, right?
For those folks in the know, right?
Oakleaf's with the puck. Fortney Flan. Hence line. Turnover there by Lunders. Sends it back deep into the Mason City offensive zone. Great shot. Great opportunity there for Mason City. We got to stop doing them turnovers there, especially in our defensive zone. But now we're coming back 3-on-2 here.
Nice
Fortney
move.
with the chance. That backhand, I don't know if that hit the side of the net or if it
looked like it did,
hit off the goalie, but good chance, just not quite there. Hence moves that back out, and it's like Fortney's going to throw that in deep. That almost took a fortunate bounce for Oakleafs, but Flan with the good hustle to pick it up. He's back on the puck now. Fortney's going to come in and help out. That puck goes up to Brett. Brett chips it back into the zone for Fortney. Fortney takes a hit and goes down.
Big hit from there from Rulo.
Hence with it now. He finds Fortney. Fortney with the shot. That goes off the goalie. Lunders here just chips that back down in deep. And Jeremiah now on the ice. He's going to throw that in for Hence. I think Hence is going to try and get that in deep and maybe try and get off here. Fortney and Hence will come off now. Wool will take his spot on the ice. That one's going to go all the way down here and actually get on net.
Yeah, well.
So with 13:35, Jobden decides to slow that thing down. That allows the Oakleafs to finish out their change. And we got Ramsey, Jeremiah, Wool out there with Cronenberg and Betcher on D. Jobden still in net. That's chipped over to Wool. Wool's going to look to find Jeremiah breaking out here. Just a little behind him, though. Can't quite connect on that pass. Cronenberg with it now. He's going to survey his options. He goes back behind to Betcher. Betcher going to look to break out or go back behind to Cronenberg again here. Cronenberg now for Jeremiah. Jeremiah's looking to get that cross-ice pass going, just not quite there.
There you go.
Betcher with a little bit of space now. He's able to find Ramsey, but that goes off his stick. Mason City's going to send that thing back in. Icing's waved, so Cronenberg will go ahead and play it. He goes back behind his net. He's looking for that wing that wasn't there, so that's going to go back to the point. Wool does a good job of blocking that. Now we got a 2-on-1 if we hurry here. Ramsey. And that pass just goes right into the stick of the Mason City defender to break it up.
Right idea, though. Coming down the middle, just trying to get it to him.
Betcher's got to win that race, and does. He wins that around to Jeremiah. Jeremiah is going to look to chip that thing up, but not quite out again. And so as that centering pass goes to Cronenberg, he's got some space. He's going to look to chip over to Jeremiah, but that pass is intercepted. Ramsey with it now. He looks to go in, and Hayes will give chase. The fresh legs. Cronenberg out there now. He goes across to Betcher. Betcher looks for a play. Nobody home. He throws that to the center, and Maddox with it now, using the new twig to get it over to Hayes. Hayes is going to get that thing in deep. He's got a little bit of space, but that's
there you go.
That's Drake Lynch.
Awesome.
And he was able to draw a penalty there by moving his feet and going hard to the net. Good hustle by Jobden to get to the bench. So they say, move your feet, good things will happen. I think we saw that right there, right?
Exactly right.
Drake drove that puck. He was trying to get to the net, kept his feet moving. They hooked him, and he draws.
Looks like they called a cross check, but I think you could have called either
right.
One of those as they were coming through.
They don't say how; they just say how many,
Yeah,
right?
that's right.
So, Confluence power play here for the Oakleafs. We'll see Fortney, Flan, and Hence out there with Lunders and Brett. Got to hope that we can get some more shots on net here.
Yep.
Start building on that momentum. That is one back to Brett. Brett's going to throw it in deep. Can't quite find the handle there as Hence. Fortney with it now. He's going to send that thing around to Flan. Flan's going to go back and go up to Lunders. Lunders at the point. He's going to find Flan in the corner.
Overshot it.
Back Fortney now. He's able to get it back to Flan. Flan's going to reset this thing up to Lunders. Lunders going to walk the line. take a nice little shot that hits traffic in front, doesn't quite make it on net. Flan goes back up to Lunders now. Lunders surveying his options. He's going to Fortney. Fortney goes for that cross-ice play.
All right idea.
Brett snuck in, but couldn't quite handle that hot pass.
Oh.
That thing hops over Lunders' stick, and we've got a foot race here. Mason City may have a good chance at it. Fortney with a good hit. Goes down, though, and Mason City's got a short-handed opportunity here. Fortney, he's going to move it behind.
Minute 10.
2 Oakleaf take hits on that.
Gosh darn.
Trying to move that pass up, just can't quite handle the pass. So that thing's going to come down, and we're going to have to reset. Oakleaf's looking with 58 seconds left to get something going here on this power play. Did a good job of possession, but I don't think we got any shots on net yet.
Nope.
That's sent in a little too hot for Hentz, and that goes all the way down for an icing. So we're going to have a defensive zone face-off down here in the Oakleaf zone. They're going to leave that Flan, Fortney, Hayes power play line out there. So we got Oakleaf's looking to get a win here and start that thing up with 47 seconds left to go on the kill, or I'm sorry, on the Confluence power play. Lunders with it now is going to survey his options, going to start moving up the ice here. Finds Fortney. Fortney is going to look for Flan. Doesn't quite hit him, and we got another foot race here for a short chance opportunity. Flan not able to handle the puck. That goes into the zone and bounces back out. Fortney now with the possession. He's going to back it up to Lunders. Lunders going to look where he wants to go. Through center ice to Hentz. Fortney with it now. He's going to drop that off to Flan. Flan's going to shoot it and right into that quick chest of the Mason City goalie. So I'm not sure why we're not stopping the clock, but with would have been about 7 seconds left. Now 2 seconds left. Oakleafs have maybe one more chance to get something set up here.
One chance, yeah. If they're right off the draw, if they have something lined up here, let's see what they got.
We have Maddox, Lynch, Burns, and Sexton out there.
Nope, that'll do it.
And that kills off the power play. They got to be careful, that guy coming off out of the box here in the second period. That's a easy sneak behind. So Oakleaf Sexton there with the big hit. He throws that in front. Just nobody home. We're just a little day late and dollar short this morning on those centering passes. Cronenberg with it now in the neutral zone, looking for Burns. Just too far out of his reach, and we got a 3-on-2 develop here for Mason City. They're looking to center. That's played well by Betcher out of harm's way.
Yeah, nice job.
He's going to reverse over to Cronenberg. Cronenberg up to Lynch. Lynch is going to pop that out, and that is Maddox Lynch. Right to Peterson, though. And Peterson's going to take a nice shot. Alex, that's his younger brother. Jobjan with the glove save, and he's going to hold on for a face-off.
Yeah, they just got to watch these passes, right? They're trying to come back the other way. Mason City likes to keep folks, you'll see them, they want to be at the blue line a little bit, try to do a little bit, and they just can't get there.
Cherry blossoms are in the spring, but they must be blooming early for Mason City because they are cherry picking.
Yeah, right.
So Jobjan with a couple saves there. He's got it pinned up against the side of the net. So we're going to hold on and have another face-off here just to the right of Jobjan. Burns on the face-off. And that is
Get
one.
It. There you go.
And up into the
souvenir.
Up into the Mason City bench where one of the Mason City coaches, a beautiful Statue of Liberty catch on that one.
It's nice.
Maybe he was a goalie in a previous life.
Yeah, maybe.
So we're going to keep the Burns, Maddox, Lynch, and Sexton out there. Sexton chasing that thing down, able to be sent in by Mason City. And it's like Cronenberg there on the collection. Up to Sexton. Sexton back to Cronenberg. Cronenberg is going to go around behind to Betcher. Betcher's looking to get that up to Lynch. Lynch just chips that out of the zone.
Yep.
And that goes back in deep to Betcher. So Betcher is looking for Maddox Lynch. Can't find him. Cronenberg with the puck now. He's going up to Sexton.
There you go.
Or not. He's looking for Maddox Lynch in the neutral zone here. Can't find him.
Used the ref for a pick there, which is nice.
You got to do what you got to do. Justin Bieber with the
right
puck
off the
now.
head.
He goes
Burns
in, burns
has
his
an
face,
opportunity.
and that's going to trickle in on the goalie. And he's going to go ahead and just hold on to that for a face-off, which is probably a good idea to hold on to that, because that forward or that defenseman went right over the top of him, and he'd have been in trouble if that wasn't a cover. So.
Yep.
8:09 to go. We've got the Ramsey, Wool, Jeremiah line out there with Nixon and Lindsay. Nixon will fire in. It doesn't make it through traffic. Wool with the battle there in deep. Ramsey now gets a shot. Can't tell if that hit off the post or off the goalie, but I think it
went off the post.
That was pretty close. That went up. Oh, we got a forward that fell down, so we got opportunity here right into the quick chest of Jobjan. So, we always talk about, right, we get a good chance down at one end that doesn't materialize, and that often leads to a good chance at the other end. You saw that there after hitting the post. Mason City came back down on a good
nice
opportunity. So Wool there with the good block. That goes down to the corner. Nixon looking there. Jeremiah gets it out to Wool. Wool blows a tire.
Unfortunately, you just see that.
Lindsay with it now. He's going to go to Nixon. Nixon looking across ice. That doesn't go for him. Mason City guy blows a tire.
A lot of tires being blown.
Somebody must have thrown out a handful of nails or something. Nixon goes behind the net. Lindsay unable to corral that. Thrown at the net, but that hits traffic in front. Mason City with it now. He's going to pass off the... Oh, jeez. Great play there by Jobjan to get a piece of that thing and keep that out of the net on a weird bounce behind the net. He's able to get over in time. Jeremiah now with the chance. He's got a little bit of ice. Puck rolls off his stick, though. Wool down there to help out. And Mason City looks to break out of their zone. Mason City's going to chip up. That's going to go out. And I think that's going to go all the way down here for an icing, if it makes it.
Oh, geez.
And it did. Just barely, but it made it.
There we go. All right, 7 minutes left here in the second period. Boy, it's all goose eggs across the board right now.
Yeah, we have the shots at 11-12. So a pretty even match.
Really, yeah.
Oh, looks like we got a goalie switch here. Okay. Guess they're getting half and half.
Interesting.
Didn't see that one coming, but.
Didn't either.
Okay.
Yeah, they must just be splitting it for whatever reason. But Jobjan did a really nice job here in basically the first two periods.
Yeah. Okay, Oakley's have the puck now. Maddox and Drake Lynch out there. Lunders throws that thing back down in for Hayes. Hayes looking over his options. He's trying to center. Not home today, unfortunately. And Brett with the good play there at the blue line, but Mason City's able to come away with this with a 2-on-1 now. That hits the side of the net, and I think that's in. And, that's the danger of switching goalies halfway through. He comes in on he's cold, he hasn't played, and he faces a 2-on-1 as his first shot. So Oakley, I thought that was going to be an icing, but Oakley's come away with it. Maddox now is going to go over to Drake Lynch. Drake Lynch up to Brett. Brett's going to send that thing back in, and it comes out to Lunders at neutral zone. So he looks to play at neutral ice. He goes all the way down to Maddox. Maddox's new twig, not able to corral that, and so that's going to go all the way down. I got the 0 for 3 symbol here by our cameraman. So apparently those new twigs maybe not doing what he thought they would do. Fortney, Hentz, and Flan out there now with Betcher and Cronenberg. They're going to look to take this face off to the left of Lunders. They play that back. That's shot in off the side of the net again.
Go.
And again, I'm not sure. So through the neutral zone now here. They throw that thing in deep. Cronenberg on it. Cronenberg looks over his options. He's able to find Fortney, and they're out of the zone. It's knocked off his play there by Mason City, but not out. So Flan is able to keep it in. Now Mason City will go all the way out. That was tipped off of one of the Oakleaf players, so it is going to go not for an icing.
Cronenberg battling down there.
Flan with it now. He's going to go up to the Mason City defenseman. Not sure the strategy there, but
Where is it?
Lunder's able to find that, and then that thing was just sitting there. Oh, but we got a chance here the other way for Hentz. Hentz has the puck go off his stick. Looking for Flan down the middle, just not quite there. That thing pops up in
right
front.
In the net.
Hentz with it now, gets the shot off into that quick chest. So that Mason City logo adding a big old bullseye.
Yeah, let's
shoot it right into the chest and hope for the best.
Let's shoot it low, as we say sometimes, right? Let's see if we can send it right on the ice, see if we can get a 5-hole here.
We got Flan, Fortney, and Hentz out there again with Nixon and Brett. That thing's won over to Flan. And Fortney gets it back, but it's developing into a 3-on-2 here for Mason City. They elect to throw that to no one. Mason City back in now, offsides. So it's played back to the neutral zone. That's played back to the Oakleys. Fortney's just going to throw that thing in. Hopefully Hentz can chase it down. He's going after it. Thing comes up and out. Lindsay not able to hold the line. Nixon on it now. He's looking over his options. He is able to find Fortney through the middle. We got a 3-on-2 here for the Oakleys if we hurry. Fortney elects to shoot that wide of the net. Back with the puck now. He's knocked down. He gets that thing back to Nixon. Nixon gets it in deep to Flan. Flan goes back to Mason City, and Mason City gets it out. So Mason City's just going to throw that thing all the way down there and get it in on Lunders. Lunders will play that over to Nixon. Nixon's going to go up to Hentz, I believe that is. And we got a chance at a Lunders assist here. That goes off Hentz's stick.
Hentz went way high on that one. Looked like a wide receiver out there.
Yep. And he's down on the puck now. Fortney able to scoop that out for him. He goes back there to Lindsay. Lindsay looking for a shot. That thing goes wide of the net and about 14 feet high. Hentz with the puck. He circles. Flan with it now. That thing pinballs in and again finds the quick chest of the Mason City goalie.
Low. Shoot low. Shoot low, Isaac. Yeah, a little high stick. Yeah, it's fine. All right,
So,
let's do it here, Burns.
We have Maddox Lynch, Burns, and Sexton line out now with Brett and Lunders back on D. Lunders looking, he turns.
Nice move.
Looking for Brett, decides instead to throw it down to Burns.
3:18 left.
Burns centers, just can't get a shot off though. That's going to go the length of the ice here. Won't be icing. Brett comes and chases it down. He finds Maddox Lynch, over to Burns. Burns looks to shoot in. He gets shot off. That goalie turns it into the corner here. Sexton knocks his player off the puck. It's in the corner now. Brett making a decision to play that thing, but can't quite get the handle. So we got a scrum here right in front of the Oakleaf bench. Looks like we got 3 and 3 in there.
We do.
It's hard to tell from this angle what's going on, but Burns finally comes away with that puck.
Looking for an opportunity, trying to get a handle on it.
Once, twice, 3 times a lady. That shot in low. Good idea there by Drake. Maddox Lynch. Just Sexton couldn't find the handle, put that rebound away. So with 2:25 left in the second period, we're still tied at 1. And we're going to come back with the Wool, Ramsey, Jeremiah line. Brett and Lunders back on D still. Brett with the puck after the Oakleaf face-off win here. He's going to send that thing around to Jeremiah. Doesn't quite get there. Takes a weird bounce.
Get it!
Right in front.
Get it! There's at least 2 there.
Can't capitalize on that strange bounce. They're going to send that thing around here, and Lunders is going to keep that thing in the zone. He's going to come away with a nice little chance.
Oh, get it! There we go!
There it is.
There we go.
There it is.
That's what we needed.
Wool cleans up the garbage in front.
Nice. Love to see that.
And with 2:02 to go, we got a 1-0 Oakleaf lead.
All right, I'll show you the instant replay here.
So it started with the Oakleaf turnover there, and Lunders goes off that quick chest, but he's not able to corral it. It bounces right in front of the goal, and Curtis Wool's able to just clean up the garbage, and we've got ourselves the lead, our first lead of the night.
And great communication there from Wool. I don't know if you saw that. When he started to get open, he was slapping his stick and saying, I'm open over here.
Ramsey now with a great chance. has that go off the Mason City glove. So a little bit of jump now in the step here for the Oak Leafs after that goal. Justin Bieber, he's going to go to and puts it in Betcher's feet, and then just a huge hit. I'm not sure why that was not an interference call. Up the ice we're going to start here for the Oak Leafs. A little bit of miscommunication. Starts with turnover. Kronenberg there to help out. Mason City looking for no one. Goes back to Peterson. He's going to start the play here for Mason City. He's going to come off the boards. That's going to go all the way down to Betcher. Betcher's going to give it back to Mason City. Mason City's going to skate in. That goes back to Jeremiah now.
Nice
Jeremiah
job,
has a chance here, 2-on-2. That's shot in on net. Goalie kicks that thing wide. Jeremiah on it now. Ramsey looking to find a play here. He's going to go back to Betcher. Betcher going to throw it back in deep to Jeremiah. Jeremiah looking, has that pocket picked. Hayes on the puck now. Hayes looking for someone, can't find anybody home, and Mason City's going to start this out. And that's going to start a nice little play here for Mason City.
See that?
They do like sneaking people in behind.
Yeah, that's that Tanner Rulo that's always looking for that opportunity.
So Oak Leafs now on the puck. They're going to send that out of the zone. That goes wide and into the Oak Leaf zone. No ice as Hayes touched it. Cronenberg's going to go up to Hayes. Hayes looking over his options.
Watch it. Ooh.
Looking for Drake Lynch. Can't quite make that thing connect. That's coming into Betcher. Betcher with it now. He's going to look for someone through the neutral zone.
Hayes.
That someone happened to be Hayes. And Mason City now looking to break out. They've got a little bit of space. Cronenberg there on the play. Nice blocker away there by Lunders right at the end of the period. So after 2, we've got a 1-0 game, folks. Not quite the offensive flurry we saw last night, but you got to be happy that they're up by 1.
Yeah, 2 evenly matched teams here, and fortunate, right? We're seeing just even the shots on goal here. So Oak Leafs 20. Mohawks 14 there, so, out shooting just a little bit, and obviously the ones that count are the ones that go in there, so most important. So.
Yep. All right, so we are going to get a scrape now. That'll give you guys a chance to hit the restroom, grab a new beverage. I'm sure Sunday morning beverages or whatever you want them to be, so be sure to come back in about 15 minutes, and we will give you that third period action. All right, we are back to you live at the Mid-American Energy Recplex. Oak Leafs are getting ready here to retake the ice. They're up 1-0 in a real tight game. So let's see if we can't add to that little bit of momentum we had going at the end there. And see if we can't get another goal here early. Give them a little bit of breathing room.
Yeah, it's amazing what that one score does, right? You just see the next. It's like they hit another gear after that too, because it just like brings energy to the team, and they want to execute on that. So let's see if we can just get a hold of that, and then maybe knock a few more down here in the third period.
And just for the record, no S words whatsoever in the third.
That's right.
No S words at all.
That's right.
Boys coming out looking pretty pumped up. They're getting things ready to go here. We're receiving some last-minute instructions from the Oak Leaf coaching staff.
Yep. Looks like making some of the boys laugh out there, so I don't know what he said, but making some of the boys laugh. So
I bet it was, what's the difference between a well-dressed man on a bicycle and a poorly dressed man on a unicycle? A tire. That is my new favorite dad joke.
There you go.
And that's the level of entertainment you get here with Oak Leaf hockey.
Yeah, that's right. We may not get out enough, though, just to be honest. So for those of you keeping track at home, we really go from our beds to hockey, to ice rinks is really all we do. So apologize for not getting out enough. All right, well, let's do this here, Oak Leafs.
We're about to get back underway. We've got Lunders, Brett, Hentz, Fortney, and Flan out there on the ice on the draw, and that is won by the Oak Leafs all the way back into their defensive zone. Brett on it, looking to break that thing out to Fortney. Fortney with a little bit of speed. He's going to reverse course to Flan, just a little too far ahead. So Mason City's going to chip that thing in to their zone, and that's going to go back in deep to Lunders. Lunders going to go back to retrieve. He takes a hit from the Mason City player.
That's Page.
And turning it back out. Yep. So that's not going to be an icing. That went off Mason City. So Flan's got a chance here at chasing that down and does so. Looking to go up to Brett, but doesn't quite get all the way there, but squeaks through. Brett elects to go over to the Mason City player. Not sure how that wasn't offsides, but Mason City now with the puck. They're going to move it out to their point.
Watch
Peterson there. He rings that off the post, luckily, and into the protective netting.
I don't know if he got a hold of that one before it hit the bar there or not.
No, I think they're moving it out to neutral zone, so I think that was straight bar and off. Ironically, they got a shot on net for that one. So that they are saying he must have got a piece of it. So it is down low, so they got it right. We got it wrong on this case. So Oak Leafs will keep Oak Leafs have a new line of Wool, Ramsey, Jeremiah out there with Cronenberg and Betcher. That's going to go around behind the net. Cronenberg there to play it. He's looking for Wool. Wool looking to start that charge. That's lost back to Mason City. Mason City's going to walk that line. Go back all the way to their point.
Oh, good.
Shots blocked there by Jeremiah. That thing squirted right out back in front. Lucky Oak Leafs got away with one there. Betcher at the puck now. Ramsey helping out on D. Jeez. Mason City fires that thing wide. Got a little bit of the watchies going on here.
Yeah, let's
got to get that puck possessed. Got to get it moved, and we got to get the thing out of the zone. We got too many chances here from Mason City, and we got a chance to clear the puck. Ramsey with the puck now. He's going to go to Wool. Wool's going to start the rush, and that's intercepted at the blue. Mason City's going to throw that back in, and they're going to have another chance here. Lunders able to squeeze that thing off. And they'll get a defensive zone face-off here.
Yeah, just need to pick that up just a little bit, right? Create a little bit more space, a little bit better passing, kind of work through some of those.
All right, we got Drake Lynch, Hayes, and Maddox out there now. Peterson's going to send that thing in deep for Mason City. Lynch is going to send that around to Nixon. Nixon looking to start the puck up ice. He's surveying his options. He's going to go all the way out to Hayes there. Hayes looking for a little bit of space. He pops that in front of his defender. He's going to take a nice hard angle shot that's going to go off the goalie and come all the way out to Mason City. They're going to start a rush through the neutral zone now. Mason City player decides to throw it to no one. That's intercepted at the blue line. Becoming a theme. Intercepted again at the blue line.
Whoop.
And battle for it here. Oakleaf's come away with it and pass it to no one. So Mason City on the play now. They are going to slow things down and go D to D, looking to move that thing up here. Peterson, he's got a little bit of space, and he's a tall drink of water. He's going to bring that in, get a hard angle shot. Nice save there by Lunders. And Oakleaf's looking to move that play out now.
Wow.
Chipped ahead of the defenseman. Lindsay there with a good battle. It snaps back to Mason City. Shot slightly fanned on. It doesn't get all the way through to on net. And we've got an icing now for the Oakleafs, but they were in the middle of a change anyways.
Yeah,
so Maddox,
right.
Lynch, Burns, and with Lunders and Brett out there now. There's Sexton. He must have gotten on the ice before the change, so I missed him jumping the boards.
Yeah, he was quick.
He's sneaky. Mason City wins the draw here, goes back to their point. Chance there for for Lynch, Maddox Lynch. That was tipped, so icing is waved off. Mason City's going to go around to Sexton. Sexton's looking for someone. He finds Burns. Burns fires it wide. That goes all the way back to Brett. Brett surveys his options. He elects to shoot. Doesn't quite make it through.
Nice shot there.
Nice shot there from Maddox Lynch. He had a great chance. Once again, shoots it into that quick chest of the goalie. So with 11:26 to go, it is a 1-0 Oakleaf lead, and we are going to have an offensive zone face-off here for that Sexton line. We've got Maddox Lynch on the Burns on the face-off. Lunder's able to keep that thing
Nice
in. He's
job.
got a chance. That goes off the goalie and out.
Nice little quick shot there, right? Just
Yep.
making an opportunity. You see, just trying to grab it
And last time that worked, right? He got that shot from almost the same spot, maybe a little lower, but it went off the chest and just sat there for Wool to pop in. This time it goes up and off the chest and into the net. So Mason City with the draw. They're going to look to stretch pass here. We've got a 2-on-0 developing here. Thankfully, fans on the shot there.
Oh, he does.
Thankfully, just fans on the shot.
Yeah, Tanner doesn't miss those very much from Mason City,
No.
so fortunate.
Sexton with the puck now here. He brings it over into the zone. That's moved around. Mason City comes away with it, and they're going to look to break out. And they're sending somebody every single time they've got possession of the puck. So
every time.
the Oakleaf defensemen are going to have to really pay attention to that. Lunder's with it now. He's going to move it up to Sexton. Sexton's going to survey his options. He's going to move it through the neutral zone with a little bit of speed here.
Oh.
Crisscross with Burns. They about killed each other.
Yeah, they did.
And managed to lose the puck to Peterson. We got a 3-on-2 now for Mason City. He goes around Cronenberg.
Oh, it was an
off Betcher and in. Though I believe had Betcher not hit that, they did have a guy wide open on the back door, so I'm not sure it would have mattered. But just like that, it is 1-1. So you hate to see that. Looks like Oakley's kind of gotten off to a slow start in this third period here. They let up some odd man rushes, a 2-on-0. That was a 3-on-2.
Well, and you just said it too. We were watching Mason City. They love to beat people on the blue line, try to get behind you a little bit there, and trying to take advantage.
So Oakley's will come back with the Fortney, Hentz, and Flan line. Cronenberg and Betcher back out there on D. We got a 3-on-3 here. Mason City shot that so hard he fell over. Now we got a 3-on-2 here for the Leafs. Nice little drop there to Fortney. Fortney's going to send it on, and it's loose.
Get it!
And there it is.
There we go.
Cleaning up that garbage again.
That's right. That's what we needed.
Second time. Shoot it into the chest, let the goalie misplay it, and just tap in the wide open garbage goals.
That. Hey, that's great. When you see Mason City get a goal, they came right back. Let's show you the goal here. So
starts with the Mason City shot that knocks the player over. And nice little drop there to Fortney. He's going to throw it on net. Didn't quite get everything he wanted to on the shot, and I don't know if that actually helped out because I think the goalie misplayed what he thought was going to be a hard shot, and it came in. That change-up sometimes is hard for a goalie. Not able to corral his rebound and just left it there on the doorstep for the finish. So that's sent in now.
Nice.
And that's going to go all the way down for an ice. Now with 9:38, Leafs back on top, 2-1.
Like to see that recovery, right? Just to come back and say, hey, we're gonna throw one in here.
That's right, yeah.
Take control of the game.
Well, we scored all 3 goals now. So, yeah, you like to see that response, right? It's easy to fold up the tent. We threw a goal in on our own net. That happens.
Yeah, it does.
It's easy to, especially with the young team, it's easy to fold up tent, go home. Woe is me. They didn't do that. They got back after it. So, back out here with that Fortney, Flan, Hentz line. They're going to come through with the neutral zone with a little bit of step this time now. Hentz is able to get that deep into the corner. He's looking over his options, trying to find Fortney. Now he does. Fortney's going to go wide for Brett. Brett looking to put that on net. He had players there. Excuse me, that was Nixon, not Brett. Gets it there. Players there. Just could. Goalie was able to corral his rebound this time. Or I think Hentz has his second goal there.
Yeah.
Be 2-in-1 shift. That would have been and that I think probably the best shift for the Oakleys all night long.
Yeah.
We had all 3 guys going hard. Ended up with a goal out of it. And so let's see if that now rolls over to the other lines for the Oakleys. We got Jeremiah, Ramsey, and Wool out there now with Nixon and Lindsay. That shot doesn't quite get through, but Ramsey's able to control it. That shot hits off a defenseman up into the netting, so we're going to have a defensive zone or offensive zone face-off here. And as AC/DC says, for those about to rock, we salute you. Offensive zone faceoff is won by the Oakleys. That's shot in from the point, a little wide of the net. Lindsay there tries to make the play. It is sent out to Nixon. Nixon looking for someone through the middle, not quite there. Lindsay's going to go D to D. Nixon taps in, Nixon throws that to the middle. Ramsey will tap it in. That's going to come back up to Lindsay. He's going to get a shot on
nice.
that. That rebound is right there. Rolled up the goalie's sweater and just right into his glove. Or that was another Oakleaf goal, but great chances there. So we're going to come back with the Hayes, Drake, Lynch, Maddox line. And Lunders and Brett will come back out on defense. 8:37 to go. We got a 2-1 lead for the Oakleafs.
Shots on goal, Oakleafs 26 and Mohawks 18.
Oakleafs eventually win that draw back to Brett. Not able to contain, so Hayes is going to restart that thing to Lunders. Lunders is going to go up to Lynch. Drake Lynch. Let go D to D again. Find a Drake Lynch through the middle, but that pass doesn't connect. Mason City's able to send that down into the zone. That takes a weird bounce. That comes right out in front of Lunders. And that starts to rush the other way, though, for the Oakleafs. Coming into this zone with a little bit of speed here. Takes a hit, shrugs it off, looking for Hayes in front.
Let Lunders
hit him. Lunders with a shot. That makes it through traffic and off the goalie. Maddox now looking for his options. That's going to come all the way back to Brett. Brett's going to take a shot that doesn't make it through traffic.
Whoa.
Big hit there by Lynch. By Drake Lynch. Battle down here in the corner. And then Mason City elects to throw it all the way down for an icing. So with 7:35, we're going to have another offensive zone face-off for the Oakleys. And they say a 2-goal lead is the most dangerous goal or lead in hockey, but I'll be honest with you. I bet the Oakleafs will take a second goal right here.
Yeah, we'd take another one. We're not going to be, we're not going to be greedy here.
We don't want to avoid that just for the sake of avoiding the 2-goal lead. We got Burns and Sexton with Maddox Lynch out there now. Maddox Lynch is going to send that thing up to Betcher, who's going to put it back into the corner for Sexton. Sexton with a nice little puck battle there. He's looking to turn the corner. It's tipped off his stick now, and great play there by Cronenberg to send that thing back into the zone and away from a streaking Mason City player. Mason City through the neutral zone. Nice hit there by Lynch. Mason City sends that right on, and Lunders will cover up for the defensive zone faceoff.
7:03 left in the third period. Flan Fortney Hintz line.
Flan comes away with the puck, but it's knocked off his stick. Shot goes all the way around to Hentz. Hentz looking for Flan there. Can't quite handle the pass. Put out by Mason City, but right back to the Oakleafs. Cronenberg with it now. He makes his man fall down. Betcher finds Hentz.
Nice pass.
Hentz looking for a little bit of ice here.
Oof. Oh, just
then his feet all the way through 3 defensemen. Can't quite find the handle. He's going to go back to Cronenberg. Cronenberg's going to throw a weird fluttery butterfly on net, but that finds the goalie.
Sometimes those weird ones, that you're just like, oh, he didn't get all of it, but as it's fluttering, it's hard to get your eye on it. So,
and it's never a bad idea to throw it on net. You get that fluttering butterfly. You never know. That gets just touched in front.
Yep.
So we got Hentz, Flan, Fortney, Lindsay, and Nixon out there now. Flan is going to lose that to Mason City. They're going to chip that thing out, and he's got a little bit of speed here through the neutral zone. Has a good chance. Real good blocker save there by Lunders. Nice. I think that thing had top left corner written or top right corner written all over it. Lunders just sticks up the blocker and sends it into the netting. And we got a youngster in an Oakleaf jersey looking for his souvenir on that puck that went out there.
Let's get him the puck.
That's right.
There you go. Oh, don't throw it back in. No, you keep that for the little one.
That's right. The ironic part of that is he's not that little. That's Ryan's little brother. He just looks like a young one.
Oh, Isaac goes down to the...
Isaac takes a big hit right off the draw. Hentz with the puck now, though. And he's able to move it up to Flan. Flan gets that thing out of the zone. He's looking for his options. Peterson comes away with it. He goes up to the Mason City player. And we got a bit of a foot race here for a chance.
Nice job.
Sends it wide of the night. Yep, it's good back check by Nixon to limit his options to throwing that thing wide of the net. Lindsay with a good puck battle now. Mason City is able to come away with it. They've got a dangerous play here. They send it wide of the net again. Another dangerous play here for Mason City, but Oakleaf's able to come away with it. Hentz is going to start it out now.
There you go.
Fortney with it. He's got 3-on-2 if he hurries. Oh, that's a dangerous hit.
It is.
And you can see he's hurt.
Yep, no call on that one.
Hentz going to play that thing around. Fortney makes his way off the ice, so Ramsey will join the rush here. That's played back to Lunders. Lunders looking for space. Takes a bit of a hook, no call. Still looking for space. Looking for options. There it is, right in front. Sends it wide of the net. Or it might have hit a D coming through, but Mason City's going to send that thing all the way down for an icing. So with 5:03 to play, Oakleafs are holding on to this 2-1 lead.
Yeah, good look there. I mean, that's how you draw it up. So, Lunders was coming down there just looking for some open space, finds the middle, and Hentz just couldn't land that one.
Yep.
Like I said, I think it might have hit that D up front. So.
I think so too. Yeah, Jeremiah, Wool, Ramsey on it now with Lunders and Brett. They win that.
Oh,
right off the goalie face.
Didn't see that one.
Right off the face. Good thing they got those expensive helmets. Back in my day, that would hurt a little bit. Lunders now with the puck. He's going to send that. That squirts out in front. Goalie wisely, though, just sucks that thing in for a face-off.
4:50 left here in the third period. Shots on goal. I have 29-20. Oakleaf's leading the battle there.
So Oakleaf select to keep the Jeremiah line out there. Ramsey's going to win that thing over to Jeremiah. He's going to go back to Lunders. Little puck battle in the corner now. Mason City's going to try and go off the linesman to get it out. Now eventually they do. And we got yet another foot race here for a 2-on-1. Turns into a 3-on-2.
Wow.
And that doesn't make it through. Yep. Fortunately, I think Mason City's had some really good chances that they've just absolutely fanned on. I don't know if they've got new twigs, but... And we got Brett now. You got a call. I think they got him for a slash. Yep. And that was one of those cases where, didn't get the first one, but they sure got the... Oh, that's not a good penalty to take. We're going to have Drake Lynch, Cronenberg, Hayes, and Betcher out here for the kill. And we'll see what Mason City can draw up. Well, I think that 29 Peterson, I think he's played about 90% of this game.
Yeah.
Cervantes for Mason City elects just fire a clapper right on the Lunders there. He's able to glove that down, and we'll have another face-off. We'll try this again. And that goes back to Peterson. They're going to send that down deep. Back up high to Peterson. He's going to fire in.
Ooh.
Lunders able to find that and turn that aside. They're back up high here for Mason City. Mason City's going to go back to Peterson. Peterson finds that down low, whiffs on the shot. Peterson with the puck again. He's looking to move it D to D. Going down low here, and they're looking to send that backside forward in, sneaking him in. They're doing it again and again here. Mason City shoots that clear over the net, but it makes it all the way back to Peterson. He's able to keep it in. Oof. Almost had a chance here for Hayes. Mason City controlling now. They're going to fire in. Lunder's able to find that. Doesn't get out of the zone, though. So they go across ice here. They fire that up and into the netting. I'm not sure if that got a defenseman first or what happened there, but it's going to be a defensive zone face-off here. And the Mason City forwards are waving off the change.
Waving off the change from the coaches.
Wow, who's coaching here?
Yeah,
who's coaching here? Mason City players?
I think it's number 12 Rulo and Peterson.
I guess so. Well, you call your shot like that, you better get something going, right?
Yeah.
So they fire in there. Lunder says, that's fine. You guys want to stay out here? I'm just as good as you guys are.
That's right.
Let me introduce you to my glove. So we got the same four out there now for the Oakleys. Puck is one to Cronenberg in the corner. He's going to suck up a little bit of time and send that thing down. We got Cronenberg and Lunders now out there as killers. We got Burns.
45 seconds left.
Burns and Maddox.
Oh, it took him out.
We got just an offsides call. I'm not sure how they missed the interference there, but Fortney will take the place of Burns now on the kill. So good to see that he came back from that nasty knee-on-knee hit.
Yep.
And he's able to win that back, but not retain possession. So Maddox is going to get a little bit of chase here. A little bit of pressure on that power play unit. And we have 29 seconds left on the Bank Iowa penalty kill. That thing's going to be met at the neutral zone by Fortney. Now we got a 4-on-2 developing here. Justin Bieber going down in deep, looking to center. Nobody home, but that does come all the way back to the Mason City. Peterson now with it. Finds the chest of Lunders, and he will hold on for a face-off.
8 seconds left in the Bank Iowa penalty kill. 2:30 left in the period. Oakleaf's up 2-1 here. Shots on goal, 29-25. Oakleaf's still leading that one, but you can see here Mason City putting some on net here.
They're definitely, the pressure's definitely tilted here. They're going all out here trying to get that goal back. So Peterson with it now. And Mason City loses the handle, so they're able to get that up and
that'll
out.
Do it.
And just like that, the Bank Iowa penalty kill is over for the Oakleafs. And they are back to full strength. So we've got Brett coming out of the box. We got Maddox Lynch on there now, taking his spot. Burns is on the ice. And couldn't tell who that was that sent that up and out. I believe
was Cronenberg.
Cronenberg, thank you. And he's out there with Lunders. Lunders looks to reverse course.
Nice
He's
move.
got some speed through the neutral zone. He's going to hand that thing off to Lynch. Lynch is going to find Sexton, and that is Maddox Lynch that finds Sexton there. Sexton's going to make a hit on the Mason City player. They're looking to shoot in. Cronenberg now does. That's going to swing around to Maddox Lynch. Oh. He's going to meet his Mason City partner right there, and not sure who got the worst of that one.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Mason City person just lost their edge there just a little bit, so they were falling at the same time. They're getting a little bit, here you go.
I think it's just nicing.
Yep. Sorry, I thought they got that.
Cronenberg probably both head contact and interference there, so I'm not real sure what. We got a timeout now by Mason City. I think they're going to draw something up with that deep in the offensive zone here.
Getting a little chippy there in that last minute or so. You could see just some of the bigger hits and a couple of those inadvertent in a couple cases. In other cases,
inadvertent. What you can't see at home is we're drawing air quotes.
Yes,
when we say inadvertent. So we'll see here what the Oakleaf coaches are going to draw up for some defensive strategies here. I'm sure they're going to say keep everything to the outside. Everything gets out of the zone. Nothing gets fed to the middle. And he might end it with a dad joke.
Yeah, maybe. Or he might just say, let's pull this one out. Let's do it. If we work together or lock this in, let's see what we can do here.
Looks like Mason City may elect to pull their goalie here, so we might have some 6-on-5 action here coming forward.
Yep.
It's a chance for Lunders to get the goalie goal.
I'm sure they'll have pretty much some of their varsity.
Yep, they're going to have their second-line varsity out there.
Basically,
so.
yeah, they play. I mean, really, probably more than 50% of those folks play on the varsity team too. So, which happens when you have smaller, smaller areas. But, they're a good team is all I'm saying there is that, especially you see that Page, Peterson, Rulo, all those folks, they're second-line varsity. So you got to watch out for them. They're going to look to score quickly here. So empty net.
See what we can do here, Oakleys. And that's one back to Mason City. Mason City gets it back to their point. It goes down low. Mason City forward can't handle it.
Nice
so
job.
Lenders is going to chip that out to Brett. Brett's going to look for Hentz. Hentz going to look to get that out. Can't quite get there. Puck battle now.
Oh, he lost his helmet. They'll call it.
Yep, that's automatic. They don't, safety comes first.
Yep, just as Hintz was going down there, you could see his helmet just popped off.
Which is too bad because I think Fortney may have been out with a little bit of space there. Would have had a chance, but now that's going to come back down as a defensive zone face-off. It's just bad luck.
Yep. Still empty net, so
1:06 to go here. That is one back to Mason City, who's going to move it across, gets a shot off quickly, but
nice
it whistles
job.
wide of the net. Going to take a shot at that empty net. Goes a little wide.
It's all right.
57.6 left on the clock. Oakley's still winning 2-1.
Fortney just said, I think I missed it by that much.
Yep. Maybe he got a new twig.
That's right.
So we got Hentz, Flan, Fortney, Brett, Lunders out there right now. And they're going to look to polish this thing off here.
Oh.
Not sure what happened there, but we're going to reset and try it again. Second time's a charm. Oakley's come away with that puck, but lose possession. Fight over the puck now. That goes all the way back to the D. They're going to send it down in low. Looking cross ice. That shot.
Oh,
great check.
Nice
great
job.
Stick lift there by Hentz to negate that shot.
Doing a great job.
And that's Fortney able to throw it into the new defensive zone now. That's going to come all the way around, and we're going to have a little bit of a chance here. That's just going to be floated into the zone. And they're going to regroup. With 26 to go. Oh.
Got behind us.
Nice save there by Lunders.
Oh, watch it.
Another save by Lunders there. With 15 to go. Hentz looking to end it.
Yeah,
there we go. There it is.
There we go. There we go. Show you a little bit of the celebration, and I think we can you just see that throwing it in. Love to see that.
Hentz with a nice second goal on the day, and that should ice it, though they do say the 2-goal lead.
2-goal lead.
2-goal lead is the hardest lead to hold in hockey. We'll see if that rings true today with 8.3 seconds to go. Sexton line out now to finish this off with 6 to go. He's just going to throw that thing down into the corner, and the Oakleys will take the win.
That's it. All right.
So, after a little bit of a slow start in the third, they were able to come through and pull that thing out for their.
Well, and what you love to see here, we talk about, the teams just early on here, and it was 1-0 for a while. Mason City came back and scored, and immediately the Oak Leaf said, no, we're not doing that. So they found that extra gear. They come back, not only scored once, but scored an additional time for a 3-1 win here against Mason City. So we love to see that progression. Every week they're coming out, getting better and better and better and better. We love to see that.
We do, And with a very young team, things like that will happen. So give us about 20 minutes, folks, and we will be back with you with the varsity game here. We got a quick warm-up to go, and then they're going to do a ZAM, and then we'll be ready to start that varsity game. So rejoin us here on behalf of everybody in Des Moines Youth Hockey, in Oak Leaf Hockey. Thank you for listening today, and we'll talk at you soon.